Supporters of President Trump gathered outside the state capitol today. John Shearer continues our team coverage.
Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp is one of President Trump's #1 supporters. Along with the hundreds of demonstrators outside the state capitol earlier, the demonstrators are urging the president to challenge the election results in the courts.
It was President Trump's endorsement of candidate Brian Kemp 2 years ago that helped put Kemp in the Georgia governor's office. Kemp refraining for now from joining Trump demonstrators who are alleging election fraud. Hundreds protesting outside the state capitol Saturday afternoon.
I mean, we cannot let them steal this election away from the American people.
Governor Kemp tweeting that GOP voters need to look ahead. The fight is far from over, especially with 2 U.S. Senate races in Georgia looming and the balance of power in the Senate at stake. Georgia GOP Chair David Schaefer telling me that that's his focus, keeping the Senate in Republican control in the Biden administration. And Schaefer says Georgia voters will decide that.
And our effort will be fully focused on making sure that Republicans are elected to both of those seats. Control of the Senate will be critical to restraining him and his administration from some of the radical promises they made during the course of the campaign.
And everyone here would agree to that.
I'm afraid that Joe Biden is a Trojan horse for far more left policies than he would articulate himself.
Now Governor Kemp will have to figure out how to work with Democrats in the White House.